Hey, Wayne here. It's a nice day, beautiful day, and I am riding the eTrike from Puckipuppy called the Rottweiler. So comfortable, such a nice day. I think I'm just gonna take a nap. I mean, let's check it out. Oh, I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Thanks to Puckipuppy for sending out their new eTrike named Rottweiler. Puckipuppy has no say in the making of this video other than to answer any questions I may have that could pop up while reviewing it. Before I get into any of the riding experience, let's check out some of the specs. The Rottweiler comes in two colors, black and the one I'm riding, blue. For the battery, it has a 48 volt, 15 amp hour, 720 watt hour battery. It comes with a 48 volt, 2 amp charger. The range for this bike is between 40 and 55 miles. Of course, that's going to depend on how you ride, terrain, whether you throttle all the time or pedal, mix it up, hills, all that good stuff. So keep that in mind when trying to figure out how far you're going to go. So compared to e-bikes, trikes are going to weigh a lot more. This e-trike weighs 120 pounds. It can accommodate riders between 5 feet and 6'2", and a payload of up to 500 pounds. The motor peak power is 960 watts and has a top speed of 15 miles an hour, which is good because you don't want to take turns very fast. In fact, taking turns over about, I think, 12 miles an hour, you run a risk of tipping over. So try to keep it between 10 and 12 miles per hour in the turns or less. So with e-bikes and e-trikes, you have a choice. You can either go cadence or torque sensor. This one is a torque sensor e-bike or e-trike. And what that means is that this will monitor the amount of pressure you put on the pedals and assist you in power depending on how much pressure you're applying. So I like that a lot. It gives you a little bit more of a natural feel when you're riding. So yeah, I like that. That's a plus for me. The throttle type is a half twist throttle. Has 7 speeds and a 7-speed Shimano derailleur. Okay, so I am in power assist level 5. I'm going to use the throttle to do a speed test. The top speed of this trike is 15 miles per hour. Let's just see how long it takes to get there. So here we go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.1. So that's the top speed that I got to on this bike. Okay, I'm going to try something out here. I think if I throttle, full throttle, get up to top speed, I'm slightly going up a hill. I'm at 15.7 miles per hour. If I hold it here for a little bit, and then I gradually let the throttle go, I think it goes into cruise control. Yes. It is now in cruise control. It's holding at 15 miles per hour, even on this slight incline. Now if I twist the throttle or tap the brake, that will take me out of cruise control. Okay, so I'm going to do one more quick test. I'm holding it at about 3 miles per hour for a few seconds here. I'm not sure exactly how long, but that should be good enough. I'm going to let go of the throttle, and yep, it's staying at 3.2 miles per hour. So you can cruise control this at a high speed or low speed, any speed you pick. I'm going to try going up my driveway at 3 miles per hour. Can it make it? Yeah, I feel extra power kicking in. That's pretty cool. The tires are 20-inch by 4-inch wide fat tires. And all around we have hydraulic disc brakes. All 3 have hydraulic disc brakes. A lot of trikes only have it up front, so that's another plus. Okay, so I'm going about 13 miles an hour. I'm going to do a quick brake test. pretty good. And one other thing about the brakes have a little lever here on the left side that you can engage whenever you get off your trike and you don't want it to just roll away. It works well. I would like it if it actually had more of a, like a clutch, something that you squeezed. But this one, you squeeze your brake and then you push the lever out and it locks in to hold your bike in place. It's not super strong, so like if you're on a hill sitting on your bike with the front tire facing forward and you engage that, it's going to roll a bit. So make sure if you do it, turn your wheel all the way to the side to stop it from moving. Now this display is really cool. It's nice and bright. It's wide. It's 4 by 7 inches. It looks great. It's colorful. I can see it really well during the day and at night. Probably the best display I've ever seen on any electric bike, trike, scooter, anything. This is the one. This is a really nice display. There's also some views you can go through. If you tap the power button, it goes from odometer to trip time, back to odometer. So that's pretty cool. Your traditional front headlight, which lets you see further out, but they've also included a smaller light underneath that front headlight that gives you a wider spread of light in the evening so that you can see things that are up close to you. And in addition, for the brake lights, they're integrated into the frame of the bike, and they have 2 separate lights for the brakes. Each one has an arrow so that when you use the turn signal right, they both point to the right, and when you are going to turn left, they both point to the left. And it's all controlled by your controller right here on the handlebar. I think the addition of the smaller, wider light in the front plus the brake lights with turn signals is a good thing to have. I have a couple of extra mode tips to go over. If you tap this red button here, it says D for drive, R for reverse. If you tap it at a stop and you press it into reverse, it will actually reverse. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Switching it to reverse, hitting the throttle, and here we go. And the pedals are moving backwards too. So that's cool. And another tip is if you press and hold the minus button down below for a few seconds or a couple seconds, it will go into this walking mode. Now it's kind of fast. I think it's meant to be used on hills, so that way maybe it drags back a little bit. But be cautious if you use that because it is a little quick. Something else I've never seen on an eTrike before is dual suspension. So we've got front suspension, non-adjustable forks, and then we have the rear suspension right behind the seat here. So that makes for a nice comfortable ride, helps with fatigue, and I like it. I think a lot of trikes should come with that. Just makes this trike really comfortable to ride. Let's check out some uneven terrain. Riding over some gravel, bike feels great. Very nice. Oh, and I wanted to also go over that the steering radius here is so sharp. I mean, it like turns in place. Pretty darn good. So for the handlebar, they put on this butterfly type handlebar. That's pretty cool. You can grab it right here. If you like, you can lean forward and rest maybe. You got different hand placements. So this is pretty nice of a handlebar for a trike. For the saddle, it has a thick cushioned seat with an adjustable rear backrest that you can adjust forward, backward, up, and down. So this is pretty nice. And it has a rear basket, which would be good for a quick shopping trip to the store, carrying gear, and more. Something else I forgot to mention, this bike does have a horn. So the Rottweiler from Puckipuppy might just be the best e-trike I've ever ridden. It has a lot going for it, like the locking brakes, a big, beautiful, colorful display. The butterfly handlebars gives you different positions that you can ride in, and hand placements. Makes for a comfortable ride, as does having the dual suspension. It uses a torque sensor to aid in power supply, which is awesome. I like torque a lot more than cadence, so for me that's a big plus. And this bike or trike is foldable. You can fold it up. You can fold up the handlebar post. You can fold up the bike right here in the middle and put it away. Store it for rainy days maybe when you might not be riding and you need a little bit of room. You could just fold it up and put it away. If you're looking for an electric trike, then I think the Puckipuppy Rottweiler is something that you're gonna love. Check out my affiliate links and discount code down in the comment and description area of this video. Grab yourself one, get out there and ride, and I'll see you on the next one.